Right, fourth video, results and setbacks. Here we go. I'm gonna keep this nice and short. If you commit to doing a couple of actions in a row, specifically if it's a new habit or an action that you want to do periodically, there's gonna be a moment where you got to ask yourself, what is happening? You need to count your results. First of all, if you give yourself a metric, that is fun, but make it small and specific, by the way. Look at the previous video. But if you get results, they're either good, which means you can keep going, or they're bad. And I mostly want to talk about that second one. Most people that commit to something get one single hiccup and then stop. Like throw in the towel, which is astonishing to me. Because if you compare this to, let's say, learning how to talk or how to walk as a child. I have a 1.5-year-old, he walks. But I can tell you, everyone around him is also either walking or learning to walk. How is it possible that almost everyone, aside from people who have physical damage either in their brain, their spinal cord, etc. So unless there is a physical barrier, how come everyone walks? Because they keep going. How come almost everyone speaks their primary language? Because they just keep trying. There's a lesson from kids here. They will just keep trying. By the way, same lesson can be learned from ants. Ants also keep trying. If you put something in their way, they find another way. This is why they're such an enormously successful species. If you have a setback, consider that you could diagnose, you could check, why is this setback happening? That is the smart thing to do. But if it is just, it's a discipline hiccup, or it's something came in between, just pick it back up. Don't make such a big deal out of this. So many people do. They're like, I'm gonna commit to this 30-day yoga challenge. And on day 3, they forget, or their spouse is ill, or whatever happens, they have a little pain because it's the first time they do yoga, and then they drop it totally. Don't do it. Same goes with product, by the way, because if you try this one thing, let's say you haven't been following your discovery practices, and you try it, and the first few times you don't figure out how to properly talk to users, you could immediately say, it doesn't work. Same with, you try talking to the CEO that keeps interfering with your roadmap, you fail once, you just shut up forever. Or, and I've heard this from a couple of people in my groups, you ask for a promotion at one time, they say no, and I speak to you 3 years later saying, hey, it's 3 years ago, why not ask again? There's a weird thing that we think, okay, result is bad, I will never try it again. That will get you more pain than actually retrying. And I mean, the product examples go for ages, by the way. So there's, of course, we had like just this example of discovery, talking to your CEOs. But another one of these culprits is, okay, let's actually try to work with OKRs. Super popular. This new framework for strategy, or this new framework for whatever. And they try it once, and then it doesn't work, and people say like, that stuff doesn't work. There's a lesson here. It's iterative. Try again and again. Just get incrementally better all the time. That was it. 4 videos, short videos, but I hope they were intense videos on how you set yourself up for successful actions in product. I cannot wait to hear any responses, because I made this because I want to level up product across Europe. If this was useful to you, let me know. If there's anything that you miss or you feel I should explain in a sharper way, let me know. And for now, I hope to see you at one of my events, but at least you're committing to becoming a better you. Have a great day.